Now, let's look at this big event earlier in the day, and it is unprecedented. It's not often you see a Prime Minister still in Parliament after they lose an election. We saw Mr Howard many years ago lost his seat at the election, but others would leave soon after. Scott Morrison still in the Parliament and faced a pretty intense bit of scrutiny today, but he pushed back.
That's right. Well, Scott Morrison copped his censure motion today, 86 votes to 50, and he was defiant, but did offer an apology to those ministers that he did not tell he was secretly shadowing their ministries while in office. Mr Morrison also admitted that what he did was unnecessary, which is further than he has gone before in terms of contrition on this matter. But he also said if he was asked, he would have fessed up. Perhaps us journalists needed to be telepathic at the time.
Had I been asked about these matters at the time, at the numerous press conferences I held, I would have responded truthfully about the arrangements I had put in place.
Order.
I now consider that these decisions in hindsight were unnecessary. They were unnecessary, and that insufficient consideration was given to these decisions at the time, including non-disclosure. I therefore accept the recommendations put forward by the Bell inquiry as an appropriate remedy to these shortcomings. Mr Speaker, I acknowledge that the non-disclosure of arrangements has caused unintentional offence and extend an apology to those who were offended. But, Mr Speaker, I do not apologise for taking action, especially prudent redundancy action, in a national crisis in order to save lives and to save livelihoods.
The big question the former PM did not answer again was why he took on secret ministries. Still don't know the answer to that, but I do have a theory on why he did not tell his ministers. My own theory on this is that Morrison was concerned at the reaction of Josh Frydenberg and Mathias Cormann if those ministers knew he was secretly swearing himself into their portfolios as well. The former PM said he was not going to give in to political intimidation, which is how it...
My government stood up and faced the abyss of uncertainty that our country looked into, and the coercion of a regional bully, and saw Australia through the storm. Australia emerged stronger under my government. I have no intention now, Mr Speaker, of submitting to the political intimidation of this government using its numbers in this place to impose its retribution on a political opponent.